Wait, Canva can do that? Yep, and the best part? You don't even need a paid plan to pull it off. I've made thousands of Canva videos, and this is hands down probably the most overlooked feature. Today, I'll show you ways to create scroll-stopping animated stories using Canva's video editor, even if you're on the free version. And yep, I'll be dropping a few sneaky tricks you'll definitely want to steal too. Let's get started. Alright, so for today's video, I'm here in Canva using a free account. First, I'm going to choose video right here, and I could choose any of these, mobile, Instagram, screen recording, Facebook, etc., but I'm going to use landscape. So I'll click there. Alright, now I'm inside the video editor. The first thing I'll do is add a blank page here and I'll stretch it out like that. Next, I'll take my playhead, and this bar I'm moving is called the playhead, and move it back to the beginning. Next, I'll go to Elements. Click on that and search for a free ocean background. So I'll go to Graphics and look for a background I like. If you see anything with a crown on it like this, that means it's a premium image and you'll have to pay for it if you use it. So I'll ignore all of those and scroll on down to see if I see any backgrounds I want to use. After a few minutes, I'm not really seeing anything I like. So I'll come up here and I'm going to try this new feature called Generate Images. So I'll add a prompt describing what I want in this box here. Now I'll click Generate Images. Let's see what I get. It's going to make me 4. These are some of the paid ones, so we don't want those, but look at how good these I just generated look compared to these paid ones. Is that not amazing? I'm going to put all of them over here because I don't want to lose them. If I were to click off of this, I would lose those there, so I'm going to add another blank page over here for safekeeping and add each one of these over here just like that for now. Now let's look at these and choose one, but I think I'll choose this one. Next, I'll pull it right over here and stretch it just like that. You can see that it's square. That's the bad thing about it, but I'll center it for now. Normally, if I were on my paid plan, I would go right here and choose Magic Expand, but that's paid tool, so I can't do that here. For now, I'll just stretch it like that. I'll click right here and go to Edit over here to adjust the color. I'm gonna brighten this up a little bit. There we go. All right, great. So there's my starting background image. So this background image is new and completely free, and it's almost as pretty as these paid ones. So if you run into a problem and you can't find an image you want to use, now you see you can just make it yourself. Just describe it in here and then click Generate. So now let's add some things to this scene. I'll go back to Elements and search for fish swimming. Choose Graphics and come over here to Animation and click on that, then on Animate it. Now everything it shows me are things that are actually moving. I can use this one and put it in there for now. How about a shark? Remember, animated is still chosen, so Canva will show us the animated ones. This guy will work. I'll pull him up here. Did you notice right up here all the colors? If you see colors up here when highlighting an image, this means you can change these colors. So it really depends on the individual image you're working on. Watch this. There is one more thing I want to add. I'll go back here and put a sea turtle. Let's add him in there. Let's click on that. Yep, that'll work. He's pretty big and the shark's kind of big, so I'll make the fish a good bit smaller. And instead of just having them sit there like that, which you could do, of course I'm going to do something else. I'll take this shark and move him right over here so that he's almost off the page. Then I'm going to come up here to Animate, click on that, then click on the bee. Read these directions if you want to. But basically, you grab it with your mouse and then pull it across in the direction you want it to go. I'll just run him off like that. Come over here to change your speed, etc. Alright, so I'll click Done and follow the same process with the turtle. Click on Animate, click on the bee, and do the same thing as before. You can also slow it way down and choose Smooth or Steady up here. Feel free to experiment when you are making your video. I'm going to start taking these and just pull them across like that to fill up more of the actual page. And now that I made my page longer, it's also slowed them down, which is really what I wanted anyway. Now I'll do the same thing with these fish. This fish, I'll bring him down here, click on Animate, click on the bee, and then hold the mouse button down and drag him across. Then click Done. I'll use the same basic process with the others. You don't have to go all the way across the page if you don't want to. One last thing, I'll add a diver. Next, I'll click on Animate, then the B, same as before. Let's make a few changes. Watch me work. By changing up the timing a little bit so everything doesn't happen all at once, that makes the scene much more interesting. And that's how you do it. If you wanted to make more scenes, you could always use one of these other designs I created earlier. But that's the basic process. So I'll pretend that I'm done with this and delete this page. To download it, click here on Share, go to Download, make sure MP4 is chosen, then click Download. And if you want to make some more videos, you can use this same process over and over. It doesn't matter if you're making something for your business, your classroom, your kids, or on any topic, but this is the basic process. You just saw that everything I made was in a completely free Canva account. Just imagine what you could make using the paid account. There is a link in the description below for a 3-day free trial of the Canva Pro account if you'd like to try it. By the way, I did want to show you one last thing, so you can see all the different layers here. I did add a couple of little plants down here. One is right here and the other is right over here for this fish to hide behind. They were both free. I also added an ocean sound, so I went to Pixabay, which has a lot of free sounds in there. I searched for ocean water, listened to a few and picked my favorite, then I downloaded it. Then I came back to Canva and uploaded the sound right in here in the uploads area. I dragged it in just like this. Let me show you how. And that's how you do it. Then make sure your playhead is exactly where you want to add the sound, because wherever the playhead is at, that's where Canva will add the sound. So if my playhead was over here, it would start it right there and add the sound. You can also make it louder or softer using this controller. Just experiment with it. But that's how you do that. Then once I was finished, I just came over here to Share and clicked on that. I chose Download and made sure MP4 was chosen. Then I clicked on Download and that's it. But I did want to show you how do you add sound to your video. And now you know. Now it's time for you to try to make your own videos. Have fun creating.
And if you love finding out about crazy cool AI tricks before everyone else, subscribe now so you're the first to know when new AI tools drop. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep making it with AI. Thanks for watching.